Hello?
This is an official Nature Public Service announcement, produced in cooperation with the Hidden Animals Association.
Being a part of an almost extinct species comes with many charms. Every day is spent in the beautiful outdoors. Much of your life is lived in peaceful solitude. And all of nature respects you. Well, almost all of it. There is one animal. An animal which will strike fear into all others. An animal that has killed hundreds of other species and billions of its own kind. They are ugly, lack manners, and are downright sadistic. Yes, that's right. I'm talking about humans. Oh, that's right. I forgot to introduce myself, although you probably already know me by my many names. Bigfoot, Yeti, Sasquatch, Mark. And today, my fellow cryptids, I will be teaching you how to stay safe against humans. So listen up, for what I'm about to teach you may just mean the difference between life and death. So you may begin to ask yourself, what exactly is a human? Well, for that, let's refer to this diagram here to explain some of the key identifiers. The first identifier is their disgusting and hairless body. It's very fleshy and weak. Another great identifier is their use of two legs to walk around. Humans predominantly use two legs to walk around. Unlike me, however, they rarely use those two legs. This is because humans are incredibly lazy. Another great way to identify a human is the sounds they make. Their voices are very distinct, and much like their physical appearance, very gross. I shall now play a recording of human speech. Be warned. It is not for the faint of heart.
Hey, darling, you mind passing that potato salad?
Oh, sure, honey.
Thank you so much.
Disgusting. Now you may think, well, Mr. Bigfoot, yeah, the humans hurt to look at, but they don't seem harmful. This could not be further from the truth. Don't believe me? Go ahead. Take a look.
With their hairless skin and fleshy bodies, humans may seem harmless at first, but our research has shown it to be the exact opposite. They are violent, horrible, bloodthirsty creatures, and if you were to ever purposefully interact with one, it would be your worst and last mistake. First, they will take evidence of your existence, usually with a camera, and then show it to the authorities. In the second stage, the humans will be consumed by their pursuit of learning all knowledge, and they will start hunting down all cryptids. Once they capture you, they will begin the third stage, studies and experimentation. They'll try and learn about every nook and cranny of your body. But once they test and learn everything they can about the outside of your body, naturally, they will want to take a closer look. A much, much closer look. The fourth and final stage. Death.
Now that you have seen the dangers humans pose to cryptids, I shall explain to you what to do when you have your human encounter, and how to get out alive. To survive these violent, hairless creatures, one must follow the 3 steps. LAP, which stands for listen, avoid, and pose. Now the first step is listen. As I mentioned before, humans are incredibly loud creatures with horrible voices. When walking in nature, be on alert for these sounds, or any human activity. And if you ever see them, or hear them, then it's time for the next step. Avoid. If you ever see or hear any human-related activity, turn around and walk in the opposite direction. Humans are incredibly lazy creatures, and they spend most of their time in the forest vacationing, rather than hunting for food, like a true animal. Meaning that it's best not to let them know of your existence. Not all humans are lazy. Some are just really weird and go into the forest with the main goal of hunting you down. And when this happens, you must follow the final step. Pose. Now, most humans' first instinct when they see a cryptid is to take a picture. When this happens, you must pose. Now, when I say pose, I mean pose in the most awkward, human-looking way possible. When you pose behind trees or bushes or act all human-like, it completely ruins the authenticity of their picture. Now, no one will believe that they actually found a cryptid. Now, you may believe that it is better to just fight a human. This is wrong. Not because it's unsafe, but because it's that's not as funny. The pose method not only applies to us land-based cryptids, but water-based cryptids like Nessa here can ruin a photo's authenticity just as well. The pose method also applies to air-based cryptids. Take Mothman, for example. Without the pose method, that's a half-man, half-moth beast. But with the pose method, that's no beast. That's a Ken doll with wings. And that's it. Now you know the basics of surviving as a cryptid in a human-infested world. So get out there, enjoy nature, and remember, listen, avoid, and pose.